By popular demand, I understand you would rather see me read than just see the book. But I'm going to try and do a little bit of both for you on this one. Now, before I start reading, this is the Chronicles of Narnia series. There are lots of books in it, and there are two ways to read these books. The first way is to read them in the order that they were published. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was the first one published, but it's not the first one in chronological order. So instead of reading it in the published order, we're going to read it in the timeline that it happened. That's what chronological order means. So we're going to start instead with The Magician's Nephew. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you and share with you, but first I want to tell you about C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis was a Christian writer. He and a guy by the name of J.R.R. Tolkien were contemporaries, and they were writing back and forth. They wanted to both write fiction about how to share their faith and how we understand Jesus, because Jesus is such a hard concept to understand, how he could be the Son of God and be God. And so they each picked a different genre of fiction to tell the same stories, and they both wrote multiple books to share the same story. In this case, we're going to be looking for, throughout the series, who is the Jesus figure, the one who gives himself for everybody? How does sin get us in trouble? How does Jesus get us out of trouble? And why it is that it changes how we live and the adventure of our life. And that is what we're going to do as we look at the Chronicles of Narnia.